How's it going, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of Crypto Clout. Today is June 12th, 2019, and we're going to be talking about Cardano. I think that a lot of people wanted me to discuss how much of Cardano's success is going to be dependent upon Shelly, and I think that it'd be a good time to start off this video just by saying, I think that Cardano is well ahead of the curve when it comes to academic achievements, and it really comes down to how much you really value the sort of institutional achievements that Cardano has sort of done for itself. And this isn't even needing to bring up the whole scientific aspects of how Cardano has proven itself. And I think that these things go well and beyond the short term, and I think that they really extend out, showing off how Cardano really does have a vision that separates Cardano as a winner, in a lot of different instances. So, of course, definitely interesting to see now the redesign roadmap. And it's definitely interesting to just see how Cardano, of course, Cardano's founder, and all these different things are making a really big splash in the cryptocurrency space. I think that there's a really awesome community that's built itself up around Cardano. Now, and a lot of these different variables are definitely going to be culminating in a really interesting way. And I think that one of the cryptocurrency's strongest communities is the Cardano community, just because people who really understand cryptocurrency could see how this aspect of the cryptocurrency space now really is developing in an interesting way. And of course, we've got some other interesting news articles. Coinbase launches its cryptocurrency debit card now in 6 more countries across Europe, and definitely interesting. But I really wanted to talk about this meetup with Charles Hoskinson, and essentially what he's been really doing, and the figure in and of himself. I mean, Charles Hoskinson, I think, is one of the most interesting figures in the cryptocurrency space, just because he's one of those really smart people, I think, that have really driven their a lot of different things, a lot of moving parts in the cryptocurrency space. And it's hard to ignore just as much as how the vision for Cardano has been moving forward in a lot of very specific ways. And I have a lot of confidence as far as where we can expect to see Cardano moving in 2019. I think it's going to be one of the most exciting cryptos to pay attention to, especially, you consider the lineage of how far cryptocurrencies come up until this point. We've started off with digital gold and then smart contracts, and right now I think that people are starting to really question exactly what is Bitcoin, what's the fundamental use of Bitcoin actually going to be. And I think that this is probably one of those questions that we should be asking ourselves, especially while Bitcoin maintains locked in that sort of $600 prison that it's basically been developing for itself, trying to break out of that $8,000 level. And of course, we're looking at a really interesting space and do some really interesting analysis of Cardano, especially with the market cap being at 256. Now, I've been looking at a lot of different indicators that have been leading me to really make some really interesting assessments. We've got some of these different news articles popping up right here. No man's land, Bitcoin price locked in at 600 range for 7th day. Now, Bitcoin ATM spat cash all over a busy London tube station. So, when we want to talk about just that no man's land, though, just for a second, really what it means. And I think that it's limited. We've got NASDAQ Partners, Crypto Mayor, to launch a new cryptocurrency pricing product. CEO of Post Oak Labs sets... it's interesting to see, could Ripple XRP break past trend lines? And especially, we have all the different cryptos sort of doing their own thing right now. Of course, a lot of people wanted me to talk about XRP, and the fact that it's been sort of stuck at this price of, the 40-cent range. 40 to 45 cents has been generally. But it's also interesting to see what's happening with Litecoin at the current time. A lot of people wanted me to comment on that as well. Going into detail about what we can expect to see happening with the halving of Litecoin that's set to happen in about 2 months, which is also pretty interesting news to cover. So I think that we'll be seeing some interesting things. And overall, I am pretty excited to see what's happening with Cardano. I think that it's probably one of the most interesting cryptos to be paying attention to at this time. Of course, ADA is a token on a distributed computing platform that runs smart contracts, decentralized applications. But what is this actually going to mean when we see it running in the real world? When we see all these different things actually operating in the real world, when we see different aspects of society really integrating cryptocurrency, and that's why I want to bring up Cardano, and that's why I'm happy to bring up this next generation of the internet and really ushering in a lot of these different aspects. And it's interesting to see. Of course, we had the Facebook cryptocurrency has developed some hype as well. This is also an interesting chart. Of course, interesting targets that people have been drawing up, just looking at where ADA could be going. I think that there's some people out there who have some really fat bags of cryptos, and I think that Cardano is really one of those interesting ones to be paid attention to, especially as we've been seeing a lot of these different variables coming together. It's definitely awesome to be a member of this great community, that we've been able to build. Just looking at a lot of these different things as they've been making some really big inroads into the cryptocurrency conversation that's been developing, on that global community sort of scale, that we always talk about. The fact that crypto is like Cardano have actually been able to spark up this conversation, really leveraging what developing countries have to offer and all these different things that are really, I think, footholds in the cryptocurrency space that really shouldn't be ignored. And they're definitely interesting to see how a lot of these different really important variables are going to be integral to a lot of the different ways that we'll be seeing modes of operation with cryptocurrency and working in a lot of different ways. So there is something to be excited for there. Of course, remember this video is for entertainment, educational purposes only. Of course, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not your dad. Of course, if you guys are interested, make sure that you connect with us on our Twitter. That's at CryptoTube. We're always interested in hearing the different opinions that you guys have about these things. It's really exciting to see how the space has been making a development and so forth. But yeah, this video is not financial advice. Obviously this video is just for educational purposes only. But that is interesting to see. I mean, with Tron founder Justin Sun making splashes in the crypto space, Warren Buffett finally getting his ear talked off, probably, in Facebook's cryptocurrency. Their plan to supposedly beat Bitcoin, but I personally don't really care about Facebook crypto. I need to learn more about it. Until then, I suppose we'll see. But this picture is funny. He's got to just put the thing around. But yeah, it is interesting. We'll definitely see some pretty interesting developments. I think we'll be able to get our hands on, you just have to remember, crypto is a game of accumulation. You really just can't take your eyes off the prize. You just don't get greedy, of course, don't FOMO and all these different things. It's definitely interesting to see, how a lot of these different things have been coming together. So all that being said, make sure that you guys comment down below letting us know what you think. I think that it's really exciting to see what Cardano's been doing up until this point. We've got it up there with the top performers with Zcoin and all the others. So we'll see what happens. But all that being said, make sure that you guys subscribe with post notifications turned on. And I'll see you guys next video. Have a good one. Oh yeah, and of course, shout out to everybody who's been supporting us up until this point. It's really awesome. We're about to reach 26,000 subscribers, and that's really awesome. So, yeah.